Good morning, everybody. So I wanted to check in. I think the situation with me feeling so pitiful yesterday, it was a combination of things. I got home from work, I took a nap, I got up, I just felt really puny. Like I said, I was really kind of hoping that I had not caught the flu or something, because it is that time of the year. People are having upper respiratory symptoms and all that. And then out of nowhere, the bill popped up and was like, "Hi, I'm here to aggravate you for the next 4 or 5 days." So it may have been just that. I don't know, or a combination thereof, hazards of being female and all. But I am feeling better today. I got a solid 8.5 hours of sleep, thank goodness. And today I'm on the move. So what I'm gonna do today is, I have been a total slacker and I have not bought anything for anyone for Christmas. So we are dipping over to Destin, Florida, which is a very, 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 very pretty place. It is one of a string of jewels on the Gulf Coast, also called the Emerald Shores. We ran over there during Vlogtober, but I'm dipping over there to hit the outlet malls, because they have a lot of very nice stores there, with a variety of things, of types, and they've got quite a few shopping centers and shops there. So I figured that would make this a little bit more of a hit it and quit it sort of thing. I've got just a handful of people to do for, and I'm hoping it's not going to be a huge ordeal. This year, previous years where my dad and my brother were concerned, I would get kind of elaborate. I would start in November and go from there. Like, I would pick somebody and do a particular thing. Like with my dad, I did Sean Connery one year, and with my brother, I did Romero one year. And what I did is, I would find an autograph for that person. Like, I found an autograph of Sean Connery's with, the certification and all that stuff. So it was obviously a real one, because it even came with the DNA. And then I themed all of my dad's gifts for Sean Connery around Sean Connery, which, I did all James Bond themed gifts, because my dad loved James Bond, obviously, because he was raised during that era where James Bond was a real to-do. And then I did the same thing with my brother, with Romero. For those of you that are not aware, Romero is like the whole reason we have a zombie subculture. And with Romero, I themed all of them as, like, all of his other little gifts were all zombie related. And I'm not doing that this year. I'm not really doing that. I haven't done that. I didn't do it this year or last year, because it just doesn't seem, it's not as, there's been a shift in how we do things, obviously, since my mom passed away. And it is what it is, and I can acknowledge it for what it is, And so realistically at this point, I'm just getting them some stuff, just that would, possibly just make them laugh or make them smile or whatever. And with both of them, they're fully functional, capable adults. So if they have stuff that they need, then they can go out and get anytime they need it, you know. So then I've got 3 nieces that I'm doing for, and then I've got to figure out something for the stepmonster, because apparently she has procured items for me for Christmas, even though she doesn't really know anything about me. So I just basically am kind of just doing a little something, just because I kind of feel rude just going over there not having done something. So yeah, I'm just going to kind of knock it all out in one day, and that gives me the opportunity to get out of the house and just kind of, you know, see and do and all that stuff. So that's what we're doing today. I made it to the college yesterday after I got out of work, and I figured out what the problem was with my transcripts. It wasn't my college transcripts that were the problem. They wanted high school transcripts, which I thought was really kind of strange, because it's been more than 20 years since I graduated college. So it's since I graduated, excuse me, it's been since I graduated high school. So, you know, it's been almost 30 years since I graduated high school. So you would think that they would be like, well, we're talking about a fully functional adult who's already got college education, so let's take the most recent set of scores and use those. But apparently not. They want to know like all the way back. So I had to, when I found that out, it took me all of 5 minutes to have that stuff sent over, and I got the email this morning saying that they received them. So some point today I've got to go on the site and review what they're telling me they're giving me credit for and what I have left, and kind of figure out what I want to do in relation to courses for the spring semester, because that starts January the 5th. So I got a lot to ponder. But anyway, let's get on the move and get to where we're headed, and then let's look around. See ya. Hey gang, so I'm in Destin. I'm at the Outlet Malls, and I have already taken out 3 of my list thus far, and I will do a little haul for you guys and explain, you know, who it's going to and why I picked it, and sort of deal. I'm fixing to go into the Disney outlet, which I've never been in before, but I have somebody particular in mind who absolutely is in love with Stitch from Lilo and Stitch, so I'm hoping they got something kind of cute in here that I can hook her up with. Okay, so I'm dipping back to the car to drop off, because these puppies is heavy. So I've got, of the 3 nieces, I've got 2 of them settled. I've got 1 of my nieces left, my dad, my brother, the step monsters dealt with, and yeah. I got to say, it is really dead here today. There is not a lot of people. So I picked the absolute perfect day so I don't feel like I'm overwhelmed and fighting crowds and all that other stuff. I mean, realistically, most of these people were probably smart enough that they got their stuff done like 2 weeks ago, but you know, the holiday season is always actually really hectic, and for the most part I don't really go out places to buy stuff because I don't like dealing with crowds and people being rude and stuff like that, so I just usually online shop. But I'm glad I opted to do this instead, because coming up here on a weekday, things are not busy, you know, so keep going. Okay, so I'm fixing to head into the Salt Life shop. My dad and we've all had like this running joke about him wearing like Hawaiian shirts because he's retired, so I'm fixing to go find him one. I'm actually probably going to get him like a whole outfit, just as like a fun sort of deal, but you know, knowing him, he will absolutely put it on and he will absolutely wear it because he has absolutely no shame. So let's go in here. Okay, so I'm gonna tell you guys the truth. I went to get some like runaround footage inside these stores, and it dawned on me they are blasting Christmas music wide open, volume sky high, and I didn't want to risk the possibility of you know, copyright strike stuff over bad Christmas music. So at this point, what I have left, it went in pretty short order for me, just because I kind of had an idea on everybody except for the Step Monster. So all that is situated. All I have left at this point is I have one more thing to get my dad, because he always loves to say over and over again, I don't need nothing. I don't need it. Just get me some socks or something. So that's turned into a running gag with my dad, is giving him a bag of socks for Christmas and birthdays and stuff like that. And then obviously giving him something else. So I got to sort that, but I'm going to wait until I get back to town to do that. And then I've got to figure out what I want to do for my brother. He's kind of hard to shop for. I'm not going to lie. Especially since I'm not doing that themed gift thing like I usually do, you know. I mean, he's very unusual. He is kind of a geek, I'm not gonna lie, but his stuff is more like retro stuff. He likes collectibles, he likes antiques, antique stuff, he likes sci-fi stuff. He's like very, very nerdy that way. And it's gonna make figuring out what I'm doing for him kind of difficult, because, you know, I'm sitting here at these outlets and I'm looking around and I'm like looking at all these varying stores and stuff, and I'm like, I didn't see anything that might actually even apply to him. So I'm going to go down here to the Destin Commons, and we're going to walk around, and I'm going to hit a couple places there, including Lush. So I will get video in there though. So worst case scenario, if they are blasting Christmas music, then what I'll do is then I'll put like some copyright free something over it so that you guys can actually see what the store looks like, because I didn't do that the last time. So I'm gonna get on the move again. Let's go. Okay, so I'm at the Destin Commons. As you guys can see, it's actually really pretty here. We're gonna do some walking around, but you know, real quick, I wanted to show you this because I saw it and I was like, OMG, that is gorgeous. Let me show you. Look at how beautiful this car is, y'all. How gorgeous is that? Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. I love antique cars. I have honestly said before that I think I might have been born in the wrong era. I'm not going any further back than this because I don't want to dox anybody. But look at how gorgeous this car is, y'all. OMG. Gorgeous, gorgeous. So I am out of Lush and now my nose is running, and here we are, 3 $50 gift cards for you amazing folks. I'll be doing some announcing on that to get everybody kind of set up for being on the lookout for the live. I've got to figure out what I'm doing here because I'm over Foodie. She's not really uploading. She's basically uploading the same stuff over and over again, and it's just kind of boring. And, you know, she keeps saying that she's not interested in doing anything while she's there because she's not here to entertain us. So I'm going to have to do some digging over the next day or two and see what else I can find that we might want to talk about. But while we're here, can we take a quick moment to appreciate how beautiful Destin Commons is and how nice the Christmas decorations are? Look at these reindeer. How beautiful is that? Christmas in Florida, y'all. Ain't nothing quite like it. Okay, so I'm still out roaming around, but I gotta say this real quick. I've gone into a few stores today. I gotta say, I am all the way over this new age or redone Christmas music. I mean, no offense, and I am all the way over the Mariah Carey versions of it. I mean, I understand that, you know, all these stores want people to feel good when they're shopping and all that stuff, and Christmas music is supposed to make people feel good, but so much of it is hella cringeworthy. If you want to give me Christmas music, give me classical Christmas music. Give me nostalgia. Give me that feel good. You know, your Bing Crosby's. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Make the Yuletide gay. You know, that old school Christmas music that brings you back to childhood where you were hanging out with your grandma, you know, cracking pecans, you know, and wrapping Christmas presents, that sort of deal. But the stuff that they're playing so frequently now, it is kind of aggravation inducing. And I don't know if that's just me, but that's just how I feel. So, anybody else, or is it just me? I hope I'm not alone in that. I mean, it's just a little much, you know. See this old couple right here at the register. I was at the register checking out because I'm actually going to be making Nikki's Christmas present because, you know, that's just my style sometimes. I'm sitting there not even halfway checked out. We're doing some stuff to get my purchase protection on my little item that I've bought put in, and this woman literally walks up and puts her ass like literally right up underneath me and has just given me the stink eye. And then the girl cashier, God bless her, is trying to help me save money and was saying, hey, just hang on, y'all. Take a look in your app. There should be a scan code that a scan bar that I can scan to help you take some money off, whatever. And we're sitting there, and instead of, you know, understanding that, you know, me and this young lady are not done. This woman is sitting there going, and it's just like, first off, you right up underneath me. You half up in my space. You're lucky that I ain't said something to you about that. And then you want to huff because this young lady's trying to help me save a couple of dollars, when I'm sure you would have no problem with it if it was her helping to save you a couple of dollars. I flat don't understand people. There were people behind this lady that were in line, and they were a couple of feet away. They were probably 4 or 5 feet away, and they were all lined up from there. There was 3 people lined up behind her, and they were standing away, you know, because they don't want to crowd each other. But this woman is literally just about attached to my ass. It's just like, I mean, and I got nothing but Karen vibes radiating off of her. And I said, we got a minute into trying to get this little skin bar, and I said, you know what? I said, I'm obviously taking up too much time, and I turned and glanced at this lady. I said, and I don't want to hold you up any more than I already am. So just let me go ahead and pay, and I'll use my discount or whatever the next time I come through. And I have to say this. Ain't nothing that god-awful important that you should not allow people to have their personal space. You know? I give people their personal space. You know, I'm polite with folks just because, you know, I want people to be polite with me. But this old biddy got all up underneath my butt and sitting there staring at me. It's like, what the Okay, so I'm heading back home. I'm actually not far up the road. And I have not ate all day. I have literally just had coffee, and I've been running wide open since then. So I went to Five Guys. I know I've talked to you guys about Five Guys. Their burgers are awesome. And their French fries, Cajun seasoned French fries. Oh my God, that is amazing. Today is going to be a French fry therapy day. Jesus. All right. And I'm going to tell you, they're ridiculously good. So I'm going to stop real quick. Got one more stop real quick, and then I'm heading home. I'm going to eat my dinner, and then I am going to break down what I did get today. And we'll go from there. I wasn't able to get anything for Daniel. I am literally stuck on what to get Daniel. So I got to figure something out this week. But, you know, I'll get there. And then I've got to pick up my dad's socks too. But other than that, everything is situated. Step Monster's covered. The 3 nieces are covered. I got something for Heather that you guys know as Krusty Kitty in the chat. I got my homegirl. I'm making my homegirl Nikki a Christmas gift. And I've bought her a little something that she needed because the poor girl has the worst luck with car tires. So there's that. I'm trying to think of what else. And I think that's it. But I'm going to break down like everything that I got and who I got it for and the rationale and stuff like that. I'm going to figure out over the next couple of days what to do about Daniel, and you know, I'll figure something out. My plans that I kept telling y'all about, the outing that I wanted to do this week, I called yesterday, I called today, I left a voicemail telling them, because nobody answers the phone when you call. You have to leave a message and then have them call you back. So I left a message saying, hey, I want to set this up. Can you give me a call as soon as you can? Thanks so much. So I don't know if what I wanted to do this week, if I'm even going to get to do it this week. It just depends on how quickly they call me back. I'm hoping they call me back tomorrow and I can work something out before this weekend, you know, because I work and I don't want to have that. I don't want to have to wait terribly long to be able to do this, you know. I mean, obviously I'll probably do it at the bare minimum before the month's out if things go the way that I hope they will, but I would really prefer to do it this week. So I'm on standby at this point. So if I work that out, y'all will know when. Hey gang, so of course this ain't LR and we're not just gonna cut a vlog off like that, so figured I'd just kind of say hi real quick and close it all out and everything. I got a lot more done today than I thought that I probably would have. I've got all of the stuff that I've purchased that I will show you guys because, you know, you guys didn't really actually get to see me pick it out. And I got some cute stuff. So I'll do that tomorrow and kind of explain the rationale behind it all. I got some other stuff going on tomorrow too that I'll be able to show you guys. And then I've got some other little projects and stuff going on that I will be able to show you too. So I'm going to probably just order Daniel some stuff and have it shipped to me. provided that Amazon works with me, it should be here before I have to leave next week. So that's what I'm going on with from here. And I am going to leave you guys to it. Hope you have a wonderful night. I will see you guys tomorrow. Thank you guys for all the well wishes from yesterday. I really appreciate it. I will talk to you guys later. Bye, y'all.